Okay, so now we're gonna go over how to plot points on our coordinate system or coordinate plane. Now let's remember that our horizontal line represents, or our horizontal values represent the x values that we have in our points, and the vertical values represent our y's. So basically, we're saying that this right here, 1 2 3 4 5, that are going to the right, those are x values for x. So here x equals 1, x equals 2, x equals 3, and so on, right? Now this axis keeps going to the right, so it goes to infinity. That means it reaches 1 million, 3 million, 1,500. So all of those values are gonna keep appearing on the x-axis if we make it even longer. And then we can see that on our left we have our negative values, and again these are negative values for x. So here x equals -1, -2, -3, -10, and then this can keep going, right? So you can keep moving to the left and we get bigger negative values. However, as we look at the vertical values, right, we can see that when we go up, these are the positive values for y. So this is all y. That means this is y equals 1, y equals 5, y equals 10, and then again this can keep going all the way up. And then below, right, that center point, we have negative values for y. So again, these are just the negative integers values of the variable y, and it can keep going down, right, to bigger negative values. So the y values keep decreasing as the coordinate plane keeps going down. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to plot the points that I'm gonna be providing right now. And let me get rid of all of this that I just put in here. I just wanted to show you that when we move horizontally, those are our x values, and then when we move up and down, those are our y values. Okay, cool. So again, that value in the center is our origin. So this is when x and y are 0 at the same time. Okay, so we're gonna start with the value, with the point 3 1. So what I always do, and this is what you can do as well, is I always first guide myself with my x value, right? And then from once I have identified where my x is, then that's when I either move up or down depending on my y. So first we look at x and then we look at y. So our x values here is 3. That means that on our coordinate we're gonna go to x equals 3, right? And then from there, once we are at 3, we're gonna go ahead and move up to 1. So notice how we have y equals 1 and then x equals 3. So this is the point 3, 1. Okay. Now let's go ahead and try another point. So this point is -2, 4. And again, what I'm going to do is first go to my x value, which is -2, and then go to my y value. So -2 is towards the left from our origin, so it's here. And then 4 is positive, so we're going to be going up all the way to 4. And this will be the point -2, 4. Okay. Let's try another one. So this is gonna be 0, -5. Now notice how our x value is 0, right? And then y is -5. Because x is 0, that means I'm not gonna move to from the origin. I'm not gonna move to the right or left. I'm just gonna stay there at the origin, and then move down to -5 for y. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is my point for 0, -5. So whenever one of our variables is 0, that means we don't move on that axis. We just stay at 0 at the origin. Let's try another point. So now we have 2, 0. So again, we have a 0 right there. X is 2 and y is 0. So I'm going to go to x equals 2, which is here. And then from here, I'm not going to move up or down. I'm just going to stay here because my y value is 0. So then this right here is 2, 0. Let's try another value. And this one is -4 and -3. So our x equals -4 and our y value is -3. So I'm going to go to -4 for x. So it's right here. And then from there, I'm going to go down to -3. So I'm going to keep going down. And then I notice here is where -3 is for y. So this is our point -4, -3. Okay. Now let's do a last point. And this is going to be 1, 7/2. So x is 1 and y is 7/2, which is 3.5. So we'll go to 1 in x, and then from there we're gonna go up a little bit above 3 and right in the middle, right between 3 and 4. And this is our point, our f point, right, which is 1, 7/2. And that's how we plot points. So again, first look at your x value. That's how you translate to the right if it's positive, or to the left if it's negative. And when I say to the right or left, I'm talking about left or right or left from the origin. So remember, this is the origin, which is 0, 0. And then from there, once we have identified our x value, then we go either up or down to the y value that it's given to us.